there. My name is Megan Flowers. I am originally from Weslaco, Texas, and I'm currently living in the greater Houston area. I attended Texas A&M University in College Station, Texas, and I was a member of SEPA from the fall of 2010 to my graduation in May 2012. I started out my career after graduation as an assistant manager at a local bed and breakfast that was also an event venue. And from there, I landed my first job in destination marketing, where I was a sales representative for the South Padre Island Convention and Visitors Bureau. And from there, I landed my current role as a sales and events manager at the Pearland Convention and Visitors Bureau. My office culture is pretty interesting. We have a very small office. We're only 3 people, but it includes generations of all different types. My boss is a baby boomer, my colleague is Gen X, and I am a millennial. Sometimes we're a harmonious trio, and other times we are not so much. But I really feel like success in working with people of different generations boils down to being cognizant of your coworkers' personality types and what their hot buttons are. Effective communication is also essential for success in any workplace. Dealing with a boss that you hate or is not prepared is unfortunately a situation that I'm all too familiar with. Speaking from personal experience, the best way for me to cope and overcome that set of challenges in my position is to adjust my attitude and understand that the situation that you're in is not permanent. A big piece of advice that I would like to give for anyone who is dealing with a boss that frustrates them or causes unhappiness in the office is to really learn to get a good read on body language. If you see red flags, stay away, don't poke the bear. Sometimes we really look forward to working with someone who has an incredible track record, who has a stellar career path that you really want to follow. But sometimes they may not be the best at inspiring their team. But that's okay. I think that this, for me at least, was a huge lesson in learning to control my emotions and my reactions to certain interactions that I had with other people, especially my superior. But overall, I think it's really important to take a look at the bigger picture out of the negative situation and see what you can learn from it. Some questions that I might ask during a job interview include, what are your metrics for success? How are you going to be evaluated? What are the most challenging aspects of the job? What are the most rewarding aspects of the job? What were the successes and failures of the person who previously held the position? I think this question will definitely help paint a picture of what you'll be walking into and kind of the general office atmosphere that you might experience while you're there. Another question that I think would be good for maybe a second or third interview is asking if the interviewee has any questions or concerns about your ability to successfully do the job that you are interviewing for. This may be an awkward and difficult question to ask, and it's also pretty ballsy, but it gives you an opportunity to squash any second guesses they may have about you and really position yourself as one of the top candidates for the position. I am a big advocate for a handwritten thank you note. Call me old school, but I think that You just should never underestimate the power of a handwritten thank you note. Of course, if the situation is time sensitive, an email is absolutely appropriate, but I would definitely recommend including a specific detail about your meeting, making you all that more memorable. I personally do not update my LinkedIn profile too often. If I change jobs, sure, I will put the change up there, but I don't feel like updating it very frequently is all that necessary for me personally. If you were to visit my page now, admittedly, it's pretty slim. I do need to update it, but I am currently working on some updates and changes that I would like to present all at one time. I think that this kind of makes a bigger splash versus a little update here and there, and makes more of an impression with your connections and your network. Thank you for watching. I hope that my experience helps some of you in any way possible, and thank you for being a member of Student Event Planners Association. I hope it helped you as much as it helped me.